Most people sell options completely blind. Here's how I use a very simple Greek called the delta to target my entry points. Let's go over the shoulder. So the first thing I like to look at is how much do I actually want to be assigned this stock, right? Us as option sellers, there's a weird catch-22 that I've seen with speaking to so many various option sellers, right? On one hand, there's people that, want to get assigned their stock. They want to get into selling covered calls. They want to do all those other things like collecting dividends and all that. But then the other spectrum, people are so afraid of getting assignment. So you got to figure out where you fit on that spectrum. For me, I like to be here right in the middle, right? So you can see I'm right here where it says optimal, and that's just for my risk tolerance level. I like to typically shoot between a 0.20 to 0.30 delta, and that really gives me about a 70 to 80% chance of my contracts expiring worthless, with a good mixture baked in there as well of actually getting assigned, running covered calls, collecting dividends, right? If you are a little bit, newer, or you are somebody that really you're just premium chasing and you really would be upset if you purchased the stock, I recommend you just stick to extremely conservative stuff. Not only that, you probably shouldn't even be investing in the stock anyway or doing cash secured puts on a company that you truly don't want to, hold long term. That's often where people get extremely burned in this space, okay? And it does happen. However, if you do look at the 10 to 20 deltas, you have about an 80 to 90% chance of your contracts expiring worthless. Now, Greeks and technicals, I'll be the first one to tell you, it's all a fugazi and it's all BS, right? We don't know. As we've seen, especially this past year, this market can move like absolute crazy, and no technicals or Greek is going to tell us. Now, if you're somebody that wants to really get into a stock and you want to get into it at a better price, but at the same time, you don't want to just go out and buy it at market value, right? You may want to look at more aggressive deltas, 30 to even 50% playing right at the money, right? You're going to have a chance of about 60 to 70% chance of assignment, right? But you're also going to get a lot more premium upfront from those options buyers. If you want to learn more about option selling and how to set this up for yourself, make sure to like and follow, drop any questions that you have down below. Also, I have a ton of free resources to help you out with this thing. I have a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel, a free Facebook group with a bunch of templates and all the stuff you need to get this done for yourself. So head over to the link in bio and you can learn more.